Why, hello there! I am Dr. Brian Lorgon111, and this is a little mini-game I created to test your archery skills, where basically there's a bunch of bats flying around, and you're just trying to shoot the bats, but something that you'll notice is most of the bats have iron ingots on their backs, but a few of them have diamonds. And so, for fun, you should try to go after the ones with the diamonds. Hey, there's one. I managed to get one. Hooray. Oh, I got lucky and hit one of the ones with the diamonds over here as well. And yeah, you've probably seen different kind of mini-games like this in Minecraft before. What's interesting about this one is you can play this in vanilla Minecraft on your own machine using the Minecraft latest snapshot, and you can set it up with just a single command block. And so I'm going to show you how to do that right now. You'll need to be using the Minecraft 1.8 snapshots. You can see in the bottom left here, I'm on Minecraft 14 Week 8A, but anything more recent than that should probably work. Just go to single player, say create a new world, change it to creative, go to more world options, and we need a particular superflat world. If you go to customize and presets and scroll down to the very bottom of the list, they'll have redstone ready, and that is the particular preset world that we want to do. We can also turn generated structures off and then just say create new world, and this will give us a nice redstone ready world. The next thing you'll want to do is type T and then /TP P 30 60 30. Basically, this will teleport you somewhere near 0, 0, because the game actually happens at 0, 0, and we need to set up some redstone right there. And finally, T/give at P, a command block, because you need a single command block in order to run this thing. We'll also need some redstone in order to actually activate this, but then right-click on the command block and paste in a gigantic command, and this command will be available in the description of this video, so check the description to get a copy of this command. But we just paste it into the command block, and then set down the redstone block and immediately break it. And what this command block is going to do is it's going to build a little redstone and command block contraption over here that actually runs the minigame, and we'll check that out in a moment. But once it's done, it just says, shoot the bats and go for the diamonds. Minigame in a command block by Lorgon111. Have fun. And there you are. Now you can play and shoot to your heart's content. And if you really want to, you're in creative mode, and so you can even go fly around and just kind of like steal the items right off of the bats' backs. Just to talk a little bit more about what's going on here, the bats, you'll notice that they're staying right near the origin, and that is because the minigame, the way that it runs, it actually keeps the bats in kind of about a 10 or about a 20 by 20 by 20 area up here. Basically, if the bats try to fly outside of the borders, you can see this one happening too a lot. They get teleported kind of like back in, so they all kind of stay in a general area, and that just makes it easier to kind of shoot at the bats and kind of have some fun with this particular game. And unlike some of my previous redstone stuff that I've done recently, this actually leaves the redstone that's running the game around so that you can see what's going on. And it's actually pretty simple. There's a bunch of commands over here that just look for bats that are trying to get outside of the particular area and teleports them back inside that area. And then there are some other blocks that kind of set up the original game. And yeah, the blocks over on the other side over here, I'm flying through the bats and picking up things, are the things that actually spawn the bats. And so here are the commands that spawn bats with diamonds on their back. There's just 3 of them there. And then I think there's like 16 of them that spawn with iron ingots on their back. And the redstone blocks just activate the game at the very beginning to spawn all of the bats and teleport the player right into the center and give you a bow and arrow so that you can start shooting the bats. And so you could imagine a minigame like this being used, for example, as kind of a bonus loot area in like a custom CTM map or something. You know, maybe there's a certain area that after you get a wool or something, you get teleported into a little room like this, and maybe you just get 20 arrows and shoot as many bats as you can and see what kind of items that you can get out of it or something like that. Or you can just play it for fun, obviously, like I'm doing here. But I just wanted to show it off as another little redstone and command block contraption, so I hope that you guys enjoy it. I'll eventually make some tutorials that go into more detail about how I use a single command block to spawn various structures that do interesting things, but for now, I'm just kind of having fun with the technique, and so I hope that you guys can have fun with the results. If you haven't checked it out, I had a previous video where I showed off a command block that will pre-generate a Minecraft world and pre-generate all the chunks. And I've got some other tutorials on redstone and using scoreboards and command blocks in this playlist as well, so check that out if you want. Subscribe for more if you like. Once again, I'm Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and I hope that you guys are having a great day. Bye-bye.